I've been asked to do a ton of how-to videos on interviewing, and you are able to find those. My name is Amy Magyar. I'm an ICF mentor coach, but my specialty in career is working with people on interviewing. One of the responses that we got to one of the videos is, how do I remain sort of, in general, low stress walking into an interview? And I'm so sorry that I haven't actually tackled that before. So I'm going to try to give some really simple tips on how to keep your stress level low in an interview because I've been there. I get it. You're trying to sell yourself. You're trying to best foot forward. Maybe you've been out of a job for a year and you really need to shine. I get it. We have all been there. The best thing that I can do is tell you from the start, whether it's by phone interview, whether it's on Zoom or Teams, whether it's in person, is to ground yourself. And one of the things that I do to ground myself is I just do a couple of deep breaths. And it may sound airy-fairy, and you may not be into meditation and deep breathing. And I'm not saying that in any way, shape, or form. I'm saying get quiet for a minute and take a couple of deep breaths. Because no matter what, your body is going to center and focus on the breaths. I then use a little technique that, you may find a little corny. I don't. I know what my Clifton strengths are. And I look at them and I will say to myself, my number one Clifton strength is individualization. And the thing that I say out loud prior to an interview or any kind of even prep, maybe I even did it before this video, is that I say out loud, I understand people quickly. This helps me connect. I also have strategic, and I can say out loud and do say out loud, I can see the path through any question, right? These are just things that I know I can do no matter what question's asked of me. The other thing to remember is that reframe the interview. You're evaluating fit as much as they are. They want to like you. They're looking for someone to be hired. They want to like you. They don't want to be sitting there wasting their time. So if you've gotten to an interview, there's something about you that they like. Reframe it in that I don't have to sell myself. I have to be more interested in what's happening for them. And also, are they a good fit for me? Then you have to show up super interested in selling yourself. And I think the other thing is just, remembering that at any point in the interview, you can say, I'm really excited for this opportunity, and I'm finding I'm getting a little anxious. I just want to take a moment to just regroup for a second. Do you mind? You show unbelievable control when you can actually press pause on an interview, admit that you're super excited about this opportunity, but that maybe your levels of energy are getting a little bit high or you're feeling stressed out or whatever it is. It shows you're real, that you're a human. It shows that you have feelings, which is also good. It shows you're there excited. But you get to, at any point in the interview, say, whoo, I'm finding that I'm really sort of bubbling. I say, Amy Magyar says, I'm highly carbonated. When I find that I start getting to a level that's just too much for people, I'll say, I'm so sorry. I'm finding out I'm getting a little highly carbonated. Let me back down for a second. It shows beautiful control. And even by just saying that, I laugh at myself and I go, who's highly carbonated? I am. And it gives me a chance to just catch my breath, breathe, laugh for a second. But you feel that interviewer who's interviewing you feels even more connected to you because you're showing who you are as a human being. And that's who they're hiring, not your actual skill set, but who you are as a human being. Take a few deep breaths, give yourself some mantras, remind yourself that it goes both ways in an interview, and then just relax and don't be afraid to say, let me say that differently. That came out, sound like I was a little anxious on that, or whatever it is. Be human.